Hi, mathematicians and graphing experts. Today, we're going to look at pictographs or pictographs. Either way you say it is A-okay. So I have a definition for you. I have this beautiful image here of a pictograph. So it says pictographs, a graph that uses pictures or symbols to show data. So in this graph, they're trying to find out, let's look at the title. It says, how we get to school. So they're looking at how kids get to school, and the categories are walk, bike, car, bus. And then they use the symbol, the picture of those items to show you the data. So it looks like for walking, there's 1, 2, 3 kids walking. That means 3 kids walk to school. And if you notice over here, now this isn't always on a pictograph. They have a scale here that says number of kids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that can help you out too. Bike. There are 2 bicycles, which tells me there are 2 kids that ride their bike. 1 student takes a car. And it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kids take a bus. So we're going to look at 2 different pictographs today. So we're going to start with the first one. The first one I have is I collected some data from family and friends about their favorite shape. So we have circle, star, square, oval. And the picture that was used to represent each person was the actual shape. So if we look closely, we have our title, favorite shape. We have the categories, which is the shape, circle, star, square, and oval. And then there's a key. This key says 1 shape equals 1 person. Now, there's not always a key. And typically, if there's not a key, it means that 1 picture or symbol equals 1. So let's take a look. How many people chose a circle as their favorite shape? Let's look together. We have 1, 2. 2 people chose circle as their favorite shape. How many chose a star as their favorite shape? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many people chose square as their favorite shape? Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many people chose an oval as their favorite shape? 1, 2, 3. Nice job, everyone. Now I can answer some questions. I know that the least favorite shape was circle because only 2 people chose that. And I know the most popular shape was a square because I had 5 people choose that in my data collection. Pretty cool, right? So now let's take a look at our graph of flowers. So if we look, I'm going to just turn the camera. If we look carefully at our graph of flowers, there is a different type of key. Check this out. The key says 1 flower, like one of these images of flowers, equals 2 flowers. So it's not like the other graph. It's not like the other one where 1 equaled 1. This time, the picture of the flower equals 2. You might see pictographs that look like this, and the key will give you some information. So this graph is all about color of flowers in our garden. So Molly went around and collected some information for me, and this is what she found. So we have to really think carefully right now because the symbol of a flower equals 2. So I think you might want to say, oh, 1, 2, there are 2 flowers that are pink. But that's not true, because each symbol of the flower equals 2 flowers. So really there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 pink flowers. Let's check out the purple. Remember, we're counting by 2 because that's what our key says. 2, 4, 6. There are 6 purple flowers. Wow. Now, there's a half a flower in this column. What do you think that means? If 1 whole flower equals 2, what do you think a half flower might mean? If you're thinking it might mean 1, you are right. So now we're going to have to really count carefully here. So I know I'm skip counting by 2s. So this would mean 2 flowers. Then I need to add 2 more. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I need to add 1 more. This would be 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 red flowers. Look at the yellow. There is a lot. We have to do some serious skip counting by 2 because remember we have to use this key. Our answers would be wrong if we ended up counting each flower by 1. So this key is showing us again that 1 flower equals 2. So the symbol of 1 flower actually equals 2 flowers. So always be a mathematician and a detective when you're looking at a graph. So let's count this together. So if you're an expert in counting by 2s, you probably could go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and know that it's 10. But if you're still practicing, you might want to say, starting at 2, 2, and then use your fingers each time, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. So we have in our garden 4 flowers that are pink, 6 flowers that are purple, 7 flowers that are red, and 10 flowers that are yellow. And then we can answer questions about this data. Most of the flowers in our garden are yellow. What if I ask that big first grade question we've been working on? How many more flowers are red than purple? So I have 7 red and 6 purple. 7 red and 6 purple. What do you think? So these would go together, these would go together, these would go together, leaving this one. So my answer would be that I have 1 more red flower than purple. So in your packet this week, I believe there's 3 different pictographs for you to take a look at. So let me know how it goes. If you need any help, give me a call and I'll talk to you soon, because we are going to later on this week do a graph with M&Ms or Skittles. So stay tuned. Bye.